I'm gonna give you what you want. Pump up the jams. Pump it up. Hello, darlings. Beep. Let's see, we're gonna do the, nope, we're gonna take them off tonight. So you guys can see my eye blitzes. My eyeballs. My eye blitzes. So, what's up? How you guys doing since yesterday? I want to tell you guys a little story real quick. So, before I moved into the house that I live in now, which I'm going to be moving out of soon, actually, the woman that lives next door, her daughter, unfortunately passed away. And her daughter was a year older than me, a year or two older than me. We went to the same school, but our friend cliques were not the same, so we didn't really get to know each other at all. I just remember she was really cool and really nice. So I moved in here, and the next door neighbor is her mom, and my mom and her mom are friends. And long story short, a few days ago, her mother gave my mother some of her clothing for me to see if I wanted it. Some of her products. I have 3 beautiful candles here from her. Her name was Cheyenne. And I put the clothes that I wanted in the laundry because apparently like a mouse had gotten into the box of clothing. There was some mouse had chewed through some of the clothes, but I washed some stuff and I'm actually wearing her stuff right now. And I learned that she had a son in Gemini like me. She was a writer as well. She may or may not have practiced magic. I'm not sure, but that's similar to my experience as well. I'm not quite sure if it was what kind of magic it was, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that I feel very honored to, after speaking to Sam, I feel very honored to have the opportunity to make these clothes warm again and light these candles and be a person who can maybe bring purpose to some of the things that maybe she wanted to have brought purpose to for a longer time but couldn't, type of thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's this shirt I had to ask Sam, but this is Versace's Medusa, and I just love it. It says Riff Raff at the bottom. And there's these pants as well. She liked the sweatpants style like I do. That's what I'm all about. And the fingerless gloves, I've been wearing those my whole life, but these are great. I usually wear black, but I found these in there. And it's awesome and perfect because my house is like an ice cube box, okay? It's an ice cube box. It's a freezer. A freezer. And, oh, yeah, so it's just pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff here going on. I'm going to get the cards out. I didn't even expect to do this reading. This is kind of just happening as it's happening. As you can see, I didn't, perfect any makeup situation going on for you guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. Help me, I'm poor. Bridesmaids is a good movie. All right, so I'm going to do that, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so, hi everyone. If you don't know this already, my name is Paige Ann Skelly, and this is Life on Earth. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Tonight I'm going to be doing a general tarot card reading for the collective and or whoever is meant to hear the message. But before we get into that, I am going to pull a card from the Death Doula Oracle to see what Spirit is highlighting for you this evening and wants to make you aware of. My desk is an absolute disaster area. And you didn't need to know that because you may form some ideas in your head that that's going to affect the reading, but I have a little secret for you. It's not going to. It's all about intention, my friend. The thing that I heard, and I'm not going to create... Nope, not going to do that. I just had this epiphany right now. The difference between black magic and white magic is that the people who practice black magic just haven't gotten to the point where they're fully aware that white magic is the only type of magic there actually is. Just like fear and hell are real things, kind of, but in like another way they're kind of not, because like hell is only like a self-imposed prison place that like the Matrix and people create for themselves. Like, it's not actually real, like originally real. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Get knowing it, sewing it. Compassionate memories. Love that for us right now. Isn't that cute? Compassionate memories. Let's see what the booklet has to say. And no, I'm not reading for me, guys. I'm a part of the collective. Come on. Often our mind will recall the hardships, failures, regrets, or disappointments that we have lived. In order to grow and heal, you are invited to meet those memories with tenderness and care, softness and love. Today, the reader is asked to hold their past self with forgiveness and encouragement. When difficult memories arise, meet them with mercy and warmth. The reader is asked to remind themselves that these feelings and memories are but great teachers to sculpt us into the person we are and wish to be. Embrace who you are now, and let this embrace lay flowers at the feet of your past and future self before you begin your next quest. Yesterday, we were talking about redefining love, the redesign of desire and of romance and all of that. And talking about compassionate memories now, if we're going to go into the next chapter and we're going to be going into a whole new thing, a whole new perspective, a whole new story in our lives, in our reality, we are going to need to have compassionate memories towards our old selves and to our old, for example, like sometimes I think back to certain things that some certain behaviors I've had when I was younger, even just in the past year, and just get like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I said that. And it's true, I can't. But I can. But it's like, life is school. We're meant to make mistakes. We're here to learn, and that's just how it is. And if, the best thing that you can do is to accept that we're in school, accept that all we do is make mistakes, because if you don't do that, what you're going to do is just keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. Like, if you can't, this is one of my biggest pet peeves. If you're a person who cannot accept responsibility and say that you're sorry, but not only just say you're sorry, but actually change your behavior, if you're too prideful to do that, like, to me, that is so annoying. That is so unevolved and ignorant and all these other things. And I'm like, I'm like in the role of a tarot reader or a person who's like trying to like teach others, and I'm trying to be like big about it. I'm trying to be kind, and I'm trying to be like a visionary, and that's true. But at the same time, like, if I shouldn't be calling people ignorant and dumb and whatever, sorry, but they are. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be mean and then keep repeating it and then, like, say, like, like, I didn't do anything. I never did anything wrong. I'm a perfect person. You're stupid. It's stupid. It's a stupid thing to say and do and to, like, behave. So, compassionate memories. Also, on the topic of the girl whose clothes I'm wearing who passed away, compassionate memories. That's a whole nother topic. But, all right, now I'm going to get into the tarot. I'll see you guys in a minute.